Hello everyone, welcome to another day of Daily Bug Bounty Challenge. This is Ali and I'm very glad to see you in here. This is the second time I'm going to record the video because of the problem with the OBS, and for now let's check what we say. At the first we're going to review the previous day. The previous day I'm going to add the AMAS and asset finder function into the X recon tool, and after that we're going to use it and trying to see the tool is going to work correctly or not. And after that, for today, before I start hunting, we trying to reading some write-ups, and let me read this. And in this write-up, the author starts to learning and tell us what is the privilege escalation. As you can see in here, privilege escalation occurs when an attacker gains access to resource or functionality beyond what was initially intended. Okay, we have two type of escalation. First one is vertical. Vertical means that when uh, we're trying to get access from the low level user to the high level user, like root. We escalate the access, escalate the permissions. But in horizontal escalation, we're trying to just access to the resource of the another absolutely another high level user with the initially intended user that we have. This is the concept. Let's get back in here. The author tells us what to look for, where we should to look, and this is the kernel version and architecture, install package and services, user privilege and group membership, and so on. You can see this, and manual commands to run. As you can see in here, we can see the commands to run for this step. Then there are some automated tools in here. We can use them, as you can see in here. For kernel exploit, as you can see, if target running outside of a vulnerable kernel, local privilege escalation exploit may work. So I'm going to add this one and just write what notes when the kernel is out, sorry, dated, the local privilege escalation is possible. That's it. And then, sorry, and then let's get back in here. As you can see in here, if the current user run commands as root using sudo, you might already be one step away. Sudo-l command misconfig instead root sudo, where the command can invoke a shell running a script with no pass wd flag. Example sudo less it is shadow and bash. Privilege escalation SUID binaries. SUID will run with the permissions of the file owner. not executing user. If owned by root, this can be abused. Okay, it's cool, and we know that full run job are scheduled tasks, often running as root. As you can see, the etc cron job ls-la etc cron live monitoring. And the approach to abuse the cron job is to modify the script and or replace binaries in its execution path. Run your payload. This is it. And another vulnerability assessment we can do is the path variable, as you can see in here. And another one is NFS, no root cache. NFS shares with no root cache allow you root users from clients to act as roots on the share. Okay, this is the example. And at the last, the author said that Linux privilege escalation is all about recon creativity and chaining misconfiguration. Always start with enumerating and don't underestimate simple flaws like path hijacking or other permissive cron job. Whether you are attacking or defending, understanding these techniques is essential for securing or breaking into systems. That's very thoughtful, and thanks the author for the for this great blog post. What if it's trying to follow the author, but I can't? It's interesting. I can't follow up him mystery. Oh, I can. So lab and thank. Very uh, okay. I believe in that when we thank to the people that's just to trying to share knowledge, it's very helpful to create to continue this path, and it's very 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 important for this community to be thankful for anyone to do anything, and it's so cool. I'm just say that I know you know this better than me. And exploitation of CVE 2024 Palo Alto Pan OS command injection critical. Okay, scenario SOC. Okay. Oh, I think it's some kind of high level for me. And let's skip this to read maybe later. This means that this one is good for today. Make sure you're trying to read this carefully and trying to understand the concept and see what happened, and trying to execute all the commands, trying to understand the concept of privilege, privilege levels, and get continue to this. So let's start the machine and see what happens if we're trying to get into hunting. So after let me install. After we start hunting, I think it's all about 50 hours I'm working on this target, and I think I can find some interesting because I'm after 50 hours still on the second domain. All about 14. And even I'm not trying to get more domains, just one domains that reveal in the source code, and that's it. That's it. And what if we just, before even trying to hit enter, I understand enter rank password, and that's it. Okay, we arrived to this machine, this endpoint, and let's continue the approach. We just need to start up the requirement that we need, and we just need to getting a start and see what we can do for now. As we can see, we need to open up the burp suite, and everything goes well. Today we're going to, okay, let's open up the terminal and SSH to the server, and mm, I think it's good to cd template, cd vx recon, clear ls, and get cast the subdomains super takeaway and .com, sorry, txt word const dash l is cool, and that's the five. Okay, let's check the approach that we learned about it, and what if we're trying to do cat txt, sorry, what if this is the domain, subdomains, what if we're trying to do DNSX dash silence, and trying to do httpx dash p and p to takeaway.txt live.txt, and see what happened in here. Get back in here. Sorry for delay, and clear, and for the rest of the day, we're going to check all these links and see what happened in here, and check each by each and see the proxy for each one, and then trying to work to a specific subdomains. So have a good day. for now and do the best to be the best. So for the rest of the, as I told you, I'm going to work on the output of the httpx tool, and for now I'm going to say goodbye to you. But if you have any question, if you wanted to know about something that you want, if you want, if you have any question, again I told you, you can reach me in the comments in below, and you can ask on the Discord server. You can ask me directly via the Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, and anywhere you can reach me, even email. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.